Hey guys, it's Drew, and this week on Support Your Brothers, we're talking about handling questions about changed pronouns. So we're gonna jump right in. Pronouns are a huge thing when you first come out. It's something you want everybody to very quickly pick up on, start calling you whatever pronouns you prefer, but not everybody is going to do that, unfortunately, or not going to be able to do that right away. So they might have questions and you need to be able to answer them. And I feel like it's kind of your responsibility as a trans person who's choosing to be open to some extent with whoever you're choosing to be open with, to explain to them why it's important, because if you don't teach them, no one's ever going to teach them. And yeah, so that's why you just kind of need to be prepared to answer questions, I feel like. And not everybody's going to agree with that. Not everybody's going to think every trans person has to do that. That's totally fine. This is my opinion. This is how I this is how I live my life. This is how I'm going through my transition. So totally opinionated, just fair warning. So with that being said, I think the biggest or most frequent question I've been asked is why changing my pronouns are so important to me. And to me, it's just a revalidation of my identity, and that's what makes it important. For me, being called she or her is not offensive in the sense that there's nothing wrong with being a woman, there's nothing wrong with being okay with that and embracing that, but I'm just not. That's not how I identify, that's not how I feel, that's not how I fit in society despite biologically fitting that profile. Maybe not biologically, physically, that was the word I was thinking. I physically fit that profile as far as I have a chest and I have female anatomy and, whatever. So yeah, that's probably the biggest question I get asked, and I just try to be really straightforward and honest, and it's no different than when you get married, you change your last name. Why? Because that's who you are now. That's how you identify. You identify as a married person, and you typically take someone else's last name. I don't know. That's just how it is, and I feel like pronouns are the same. So, yeah. With that, I think there's a big learning curve, specifically for close family members. I know for me, my parents told me, I don't think I'll ever be able to call you Drew or he because you're our daughter. That's who you are to us. That's who you've been for 22 years. And does it suck sometimes? Yeah, of course. I want them to call me Drew. I want to be seen as their son, but at the same time, I respect that that's where they're at in this transition, on this journey with me. I think that's something really important that I just wanted to stick in there and mention to everybody, is just to understand where people are at and really meet them where they're at and help them move forward in this journey with you, instead of just getting angry and saying that their questions are offensive, because okay, they might be offensive, but explain to them why they're offensive and how that's offensive and why they should never ask that again, or why they should ask it in a different way. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got about changing pronouns, or about questions about changing pronouns. But if you guys have any ideas, anything you want us to talk about or address, any questions you have that need to be answered, anything like that, please let us know in the comments or on any of our social media, and we will be sure to answer those. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.